What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to Distinct Performance. Like always, we are here to show you what we do on a day-to-day basis. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with us. If you guys are older people that come here and been viewing me for a while, welcome back. You know how it goes. I have a couple of jobs that I'm going to be doing. I actually got one customer with two businesses, I should say, that I'm gonna be doing shirts for them. I also got two other returning customers that, of course, I always do their work. And I have some decals that I'm gonna be doing. It's actually for a motorcycle. So if you wanna see what's going on today, stay tuned.
Let go of everything.
All right, guys, so in the background, you're gonna hear the machine, the Silhouette Cameo Plus cutting away. We're gonna be using a couple colors. I have a security shirt that I have to do, black shirt, white vinyl on the back that says security. I have a store logo here locally that's gonna be using Passion Pink and a Vegas Gold vinyl. And then I also have a restaurant that I'm gonna be doing. Their colors is gonna be white with red and green as well. So all these 3 shirts, actually 10 shirts, are gonna be done in vinyl. Should be simple. It's gonna be multicolor. One of them has 4 colors. The other one has 2 colors for the store. And then the security shirt, of course, is just single color. A couple hours. We're gonna be cutting in and out, you know, from the cutting process to the weeding process. And then the decals, I'll probably do them at the end. I have all my pieces cut out already, all the colors. I'm only gonna do maybe 1 or 2 just to show you guys. Let me start with this one. Actually, this vinyl right here is for the security shirt, and I am using Caesar Easy Weed Stretch. And the only reason why I use stretch is because it's going on the security shirt. I'm figuring he might be tugging and pulling against each other, so that's the reason why I went with the stretch. You guys should know how to weed already. I mean, if you've been watching my other videos, I just start it off, then I pull it. And of course, sometimes it can be a little tough. Sometimes it's a little cooler today. So for me, I've noticed that when it's cooler outside, the vinyl's a little harder to peel off. But just take your time. I see other people just yanking it off. And trust me, you don't want to go ahead and waste vinyl. It's just a pain in the ass for you to sit there and waste that money and then have to do it all again. Now you're cutting into your profit, you know? So just take your time. I mean, it doesn't take that long to weed, so just go into it, you know? Making sure I'm in this video. But I mean, you guys get the concept, like always. See, sometimes when it's cold, it'll tear if it's in a thinner area. So just take your time, man. Don't try to rush through it, and then you're gonna have problems later on. Friggin' why, you know, you have to cut and use more material. Put that to the side. So, as you can see, the security shirt, like I said, it is added a stretchy material, so you can see that it does stretch before it tears. It stretches a nice bit. If you can hear that, it's like rubber. And like I said, when somebody has the shirt on and they're tugging and pulling, you want to be able to stretch the vinyl out. So that's the reason why I did it that way. That way I don't have no cracks or a customer complaining that, you know, hey, I got to return this back to you because it's breaking apart. So you know, do your judgment the way you're supposed to. So this is the way it's gonna go on the shirt. Yes, it is big. The shirt is 3X, is a big guy. So I think 14 inches should be good on his back. Usually extra large, I do a 12 inch. So I think 14 for a 3X shirt, big guy. And I know because I used to be a big guy. And the way you notice the difference of the Caesar Easy Weed regular to the Caesar Easy Weed stretch is that you see that it's like a frosted. So if you cut out a piece of vinyl and you see that it's frosted, you know it's stretched. So let me do one more, and then I'll do the rest of them, and then we'll change to a different setting. So let me just grab this one corner, and this one's got a lot of small stuff on it, so I take my time with it. And they do say Caesar Easy Weed, but sometimes nightmare to peel away. I've had stuff come off and then I had to re-put it on there. So just take your time, especially with the smaller designs, smaller cuts. And yes, the Silhouette Cameo will cut smaller than a 1/4 inch lettering. I've been doing this design for this company for a long time, and it always comes out well. And I trust the Caesar Easy Weed because I know it's good stuff. At this point, I will grab a pair of tweezers because this design is very small. Sorry that I'm blocking everything. I'm just trying to get my tools here. And just, you know, like I said, it's small pieces, so definitely got to be careful. Put this in the middle so that way, just see how, I don't know if you can see that, very, very, very tiny little pieces. And usually I'll clean up the whole area. I don't use this area. This is just my weeding area. So, but you guys get the point. You know, it's very simple, man. It's not, you know, it's not hard at all. So guys, let me weed all this out, and then we'll go into the other side, how I put the different colors together to try to make it as less pressed as I can. Pressing stage, I have my Urbani ruler, and I also have the square it just to get it a little bit centered. I actually did some of the shirts already, so that way it doesn't take a long time. I have the heat press is getting up to temperature. Like I said, I've got a few shirts to do and some decals, but the decals that I said about the motorcycle, we're gonna have to wait because the customer is a little bit undecided what he wants still, or I should say what color he should go with. So I'm gonna go back to doing the restaurant and the consignment store, and I already did a couple of them. So on this shirt, we're gonna be doing a left chest print. First things first, lit roller. So I lit roll the corners out so that way I know that it goes on good. Take off anything that you think that might mess it up. You don't gotta lit roll the whole thing. It's just, you know, it's just for that one left chest print. So, all right, now I'll straighten it out a little bit. Make sure that the two corners are actually up. And I would take the Urbani ruler and I'll put it over it. All right, guys, this Urbani ruler does make it a little bit faster for me than the square it, because the square it you have to align, and these Gildan G500 shirts, none of them are straight. So, like I said, it's just, you know, trial and error. You got to pick it up. You got to check to make sure your design is straight. But I mean, you can get it in the ballpark, so it works out. So once I do this, I would align it as best as I could to the top. Put the ring around the bottom of the neck collar. And that looks pretty close to me right there. So here's my left chest print. Like I said, I like to go about anywhere from 7.5, maybe 6.5. So right here I got 7 inches, maybe 8 inches. Maybe I'll do 8 inches because this is the extra large. So I want to put it between the 2 and the 6. Make sure that mine is straight there. Like I said, this is just to get you in the ballpark. You're gonna have to make your own decision and try to get it as close as possible. That's just the name of the game. So that looks about decent there for me. I'll put the ruler to the side. Now I'll just try to align it. Now guys, pick it up and look at it. If it looks straight to you, it'll look straight to a customer. See, it's a little crooked for me, so I would definitely grab it on the 2 ends and maybe do about 3 fingers out to the sides. And that looks pretty good for me. It's just a little bit crooked, but I'll fix that. It's just an adjustment, not a big deal. So right there. Now we're trying again. I will grab it on both sides. Sorry if I'm cut off. And then I will hold it up. And that looks about pretty good. Now remember guys, these are 2 color designs. So what I did, let me actually show you the way I did it so that way you guys can see. So on one side, you are going to see all one color. But on the back, I cut it very thinly, making sure that it doesn't overlap on any of the other colors. So that way, when you put it on there, you're gonna see the whole difference. So that's the easiest way that I found to get multicolor in vinyl done. All right guys, so let me bring you closer. So I'm gonna show you how the first one looks. I already have it on here. Like I said, I do all the labels on first and then I put them up here, have them all set up. So now I'm doing 305 for 15 seconds. Like I say guys, this is the way I do multicolor. I mean, everybody has their own ways. This is just the way I do it. It makes it easier for me. And then I just peel it. Peel it off slowly to make sure you don't pull any corners. And it looks good to me. Now, because I had multiple papers on there, I'm gonna give it another pre-press just to make sure that everything sets right. Well, not a pre-press. I'm gonna give it another press. I might go maybe half, or I could do the full. I mean, it's not gonna hurt the vinyl. A lot of people say it does, it reheats it and you're weakening it, but I found it not to hurt it. So, all right guys, so this is the final result on that one. Now, let me grab this one right here because I already did the front print on this. This is just pretty much doing the back print. I mean, the front left chest. I did the back already. And we are going to be pressing away. I say, really the customers are not that picky. So don't ever be afraid. I'm just very picky. And I know some of you guys that are doing the work are probably picky as well. We beat ourselves up trying to get everything straight. I mean, I even use my wife as a mannequin sometimes. But, you know, that's just the way we are. So this one, I will peel away softly. You see how the inside colors, 2-color design, see? Makes it so much easier. Now I will pre-press just to make sure that everything came out good. So there we go, guys. So this is the way the front looks. Sorry if I'm not in the picture. I'm an XLR, so see? Perfect. Right on the chest. Then the back multicolor. Came out good. Actually, let me do one more so that way you guys can see. I'll put it on here. Like I said, I set these up already over here. So that way I'm just banging them out. I got no time to waste. If you want to sit there and waste your time doing one by one while your press keeps clicking and it's staying heated, I try to conserve my press. So I try to use it as fast as possible and then shut it down. That way I don't have no problems. So I'm gonna grab it, pull it off again. Pre-press. Once you're done, you're done. Usually I'll have a stack and I'll get them done right away. So this is the shirt there. All right, guys, that was the whole video. Just a quick press with me. I hope you guys like it. If you guys do, please hit that subscribe button at the bottom. If you need any information on how I did this as close as possible or how I did the color, leave it in the comments. I'll get back to you right away. So once again, guys, love you all. Stay blessed. Peace.